Hi, this is Joe again with another movie review. And of course, to continue my theme with movies that won the Academy Award for Best Picture. Well, this week I'm doing this video. The Academy Award nominations for movies that came out in 2013 were announced. So I figured keep doing my Academy Award winning movie theme. and for this video, I'm going to be doing a review of the Academy Award winning film for 1988, which is Rain Man, starring Tom Cruise and Dustin Hoffman. Of course, those of you who don't know, who aren't that familiar with this movie, this is the movie that Dustin Hoffman won his second Academy Award for Best Actor, playing a person afflicted with autism. Of course, nowadays it's people blame it on the vaccines. Well, in this particular movie, it's mostly from Tom Cruise's point of view, and not really from Dustin Hoffman's point of view all that much. Even though Dustin Hoffman won the Best Actor. Tom Cruise plays a self-absorbed, emotionless car dealer, car salesman, and he finds out he's going away on vacation with his girlfriend. I don't know who played his girlfriend, but she was gorgeous. I mean, you can look at her all day long, because that's how beautiful this woman was. I think she was an Italian actress, and I haven't seen her in anything else, after this movie. But he gets a phone call that his father had died, and they have falling out. And Tom Cruise explains why they had a falling out, because he took a car without permission. Like a 1963 Buick convertible, whatever, the Fireball 8, and he went out for a joyride with a couple of his friends, and he got arrested, for stealing the car. His father was the one that pressed the charges on him. So he, of course, he read the bill, and all he got was the car and rose bushes, and he was the only son, so he had to have, whatever the amount was, about $3 million was left to some trustee. And meanwhile, Tom Cruise tracks down the trustee and finds out that it was somebody in this mental hospital, or the head of this mental hospital. So he goes to the mental hospital and he finds out that he had a brother, which he never knew he had. And he played with Dustin Hoffman, and he's an autistic savant. Nowadays they call him, this is somebody afflicted with autism today. But now, and that's how they call them autistic savants. That's how much times have changed in the 26 years now since the movie came out. And of course, Dustin Hoffman, throughout the whole movie, he's going 5 minutes to Wapner, 10 minutes to Wapner, 9 minutes to Wapner, 6 minutes to Wapner, count it down. Or he'll go like 20 minutes to Jeopardy, or whatever. And of course, Wapner, because you know who Wapner was. Wapner was Judge Wapner from the People's Court. At that time, the People's Court was going through its original run on television at that time. It's been on the air for, I think, like 7 years. And the time that Rain Man came out. So the People's Court was already a popular show already at that point. But meanwhile, it came out to be a really international television show. But unfortunately, People's Court only lasted for like another 5 years after the movie came out. With Judge Wapner, and now in 1997, the People's Court has been back on the air, thankfully. But anyway, back to the movie, finds out that he has his brother who into these routines and watching the People's Court. It's on TV like at 4 o'clock, and all guys have been back at 4 o'clock to watch the show. And then he says, "Oh, it's 3 minutes to Jeopardy." He says, "Oh, we'll be back by then." And he kidnaps Dustin Hoffman from the mental hospital, and they travel pretty much across country with this in this car to go from Cincinnati, which was supposed to be in, to LA. Of course, one of the best scenes in the movie, I feel, is the scene where they're in the airport because instead of driving all, from Cincinnati to LA, we're going on a plane. Of course, Dustin Hoffman gets upset because they don't want to go on the plane. So he says, okay, pick, an airline to go on. And every time when Tom Cruise picks an airline, he says, oh, this is no good, this plane crashed on this day. So okay, let's pick Delta. Delta crashed at this time in 1976. And so, okay, since these lines are all good, I want you to pick an airline. So Dustin Hoffman says Qantas. The Qantas crashed. And which is the only reason why Qantas never crashed is because of dumb, stupid, doodah luck. That's why they never crashed. But I think recently they had a couple like emergency landings recently. Qantas. But now Qantas is not safe anymore. No airlines are safe now. Anyway, so they drive all the way across the country and they have all these little. They go to Vegas. They gamble because Dustin Hoffman's character was able to count costs because of the way his brain is wired. Being an autistic savant, he can count all the cards and figure out what cards were coming up, and he won like $80,000 or whatever was at the tables. So then of course they go to LA and they have this hearing to determine who Dustin Hoffman wants to live with. And so he wants to, and he couldn't make up his mind on who, what do you mean he wants to live with his brother and live in the mental hospital. So of course, since he couldn't make up his decision, now the psychiatrist has, custody of Dustin Hoffman's character. Of course, for me, the best line in the entire movie, when Tom Cruise says, because Dustin Hoffman's character is always obsessed with getting his underwear at Kmart. So Tom Cruise says at one point, says to him, "Let me tell you a secret, Ray. Kmart sucks." Right. They're like the best line of the whole movie. But for the movie itself, I thought it was a good movie, not a great one. It was good. It was good enough to watch for 2 hours and 15 minutes. That plays because it is a 2-hour 15-minute movie and it's a very, very good film. And of course, to me it's an enjoyable movie. And of course, Tom Cruise plays a better guy for pretty much for the whole film. How come no one told me that he had a brother? Of course, the psychiatrist says, what difference, does his impersonation of Hillary Clinton, what difference does it make? If you're known or not? What can you do with this guy? He is incapable of having a relationship with anybody. But Tom Cruise doesn't care because he's my brother. I have a relationship. I could have had a relationship with my brother all these years, instead of for the past week or so. And it says, yeah, they can see his point. The psychiatrist can see his point in that. But as the movie, I thought it was a fairly, by today's standards, 2014 standards, it's a fairly predictable movie. Of course, it's one of those politically correct films where a guy with or a woman, it doesn't have to be a guy, with a woman or a guy who has some kind of a mental disability or a physical disability, wins an acting award. And that's what happened with, of course, Dustin Hoffman doesn't have autism or anything like that. It just happens to play a guy with autism and he automatically gets a stupid Academy Award for acting because he plays a guy with autism. Of course, at the time the remake came out, that was the trend of awarding actors or actresses to who plays someone with a disability, give them the Academy Award, or an Emmy or a Tony, depending on if it's a television show or play or a movie. They always pretty much automatically get the award, and that's what happened with Dustin Hoffman in Rain Man. So that's my review of Main Man. And I'm only going to do maybe 2 more Academy Award winning movies, maybe 3. Who knows? But please continue watching my videos. Please like them, comment on, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching.